Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday sponsor stream. They've got the Steam release of Beastbreaker here. This originally came out, I forget exactly when, but it was on Epic Game Store and Switch, among a few other places. The studio did shut down in 2022, but they're still getting paid to buy this game. Came out just a few days ago. And this year's Definitive Edition streamlined some story and design improvements. And yeah, this Fotco is actually a pretty neat studio, because you're like one of the first New Hampshire studios to actually get first American studios to get a publicly recognized video game union, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, they were kind enough to give me a key for this, so and folks, thanks for the key, both to Vodio and the publisher at Kando Factory. But yeah, I did play a bit of this demo before we're actually releasing this, so let's get started. Anyway, got some crystals and we've got one of those little map pointers looking for us. So what's up, buddy? Mermaid's trying to tell the beast where we are. Incoming transmission. One final time, actually raise your sword. Beast outside of Parma's cornered me. Intervention, I may not survive. Please. I don't think... Final time, I think we're pretty young to have done some sword swing at all, but... Alright, we'll go fight this thing. Look at our little mouse run. It's named Skipper. Yeah, some of you might know the game because it felt old to this, but still, pretty cool. Ambushed? I mean, it's hard to be ambushed by something this big. But yeah, this is basically a tutorial, so what we gotta do is bounce off the various bits of it to try and hit these bits here. And that's like the main core we gotta break to kill this thing. Yep, so it's destroyed, the skills can be destroyed in a single hit. And this is basically a tutorial strike, so we just got some very generic sword attack as opposed to any sort of actual cool moves. Which will get better. We'll get later. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, every turn it gets some skills back, so we gotta keep hitting it. And yeah, I did see one in there, so there's gonna be second phase, but now we just gotta try and get enough hits on this thing to kill it. Yeah, if you don't know, I was at PAX East yesterday from like 10 to 4. Pretty fun time there. Did I stop it? Stranger, you safe? No one's here. Probably dead. Who sent that message? Hey, Granny sword back for. Yeah, I saw that thing has a body in its thorax somehow. Yeah, now I actually have attacks to deal with. Okay, it's telling me mouse over attack, which I'm doing. Yeah, I didn't see this bug when I played it earlier, but I'm a bit of issues, confusion right now. I am mousing. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, Grandma. No, Skipper! Quick, find your stance, bounce the blade. Now strike the core. Yeah, and this, of course, is the one we actually have to kill this thing. There's a little diamond on there. Don't worry, Mama. This thing's surprisingly weak. Ow, I say as it hits me. Again, this thing this big, you think it would have killed me in a single hit, but... They're all this weak. I'm surprised we're having trouble with these giant crystal beasts, whatever they're made of. But yeah, PAX East was a pretty fun time. Was there from like 10 to 4 my time. And yeah, I gotta look through things here. Skipper. Someone was in trouble. I wonder if the Lego sensor saw the first beast footfall. That thing was so easy, I could have killed it. Only a fool runs toward the danger. Call for help. You've got a good heart. Talk about my sword later. Right now, you're gonna need your tails back to farm to risk a rampager. Ninja plans. We're talking about the sword now. Alright, tutorial fight 2. We actually get to use the sword for real this time. But again, these things aren't that bad. They seem fairly easy. Yep, stay nimble, make calculated strikes, prepare for stronger attack. Yeah, now I actually have a charge, which we can use to generate user abilities. And current time we hit, we gain damage and some charge. And when we do enough of it, we can use Impale, which lets us just pierce things and deal damage inside cores as they're stepping around. There we go. You're all charged up. Now peel with your sword point. And yeah, you can also see it has like 15 step there, so it's not nearly as large as far as the strike. Arms right in his path. Take out one of its course to stop it. And yeah, there's a timer here. Basically, if we take too long, we lose the battle. I mean, I feel like this thing's already kind of rampaging, but what do I know? I'm not a genius in weird crystal creatures. And breaking core does reset that timer. Doing up, trying to astonish core stop the rampage. I mean, you say that, but the thing will die in a single hit, so I think I got this, Grandma. Oh, I have to do it. Okay. Forced tutorialization. I could, of course. I mean, I know it's trying to explain an important detail, but you know, things later on this last leg. Just let me kill it, Grandma. Yeah, sure, it sets a rampage timer. Yeah, now I can also destroy Lord's Growth Ray as well. Okay, now can we kill it? Thank you. Yeah, I would have you be able to rest even more ground if you just let me kill the core right off the bat, but I've played this a bit before, Grandma, so don't worry. And I get some Shimmer Blossom. As your Map Buddy turns into Butterfly. See what comes of taking risks? That cousin of yours is a bad influence. What comes to taking risks? Yeah, saving the farm. Oh, that glittering. I haven't seen most like this since I was just a scrap of a thing. Let that beast keep him inside it while the rest of the magic is chased away. Needs Frap Forge immediately. Pick something? No. Or perhaps... And now we're back in our nice home. Pretty nice place here. Hearth, kitchen, forge, cellar. Alright, gonna craft some stuff. Yeah, they're magic. So, time to go make these into something cool. English spark already. Find almost everyone go out wandering, but I guess the magic's went away. Tell the magic flow again. Well, we can make cool stuff. Alright, get crafting. Get crafting, Grandma. I probably should have someone younger do it, but hey. No, there's tunic, which gives this action when we damage certain tiles, as well as extra health. You used to ancient other lights in the old days. None of the cloud's battery nonsense. Now the modes are free to punch the world, less than their power plyness equipment. And new sword and shield combo for Shellcracker. You can look at those in a bit. Fire lit, sparks crackling. It's like being back out there again, forging a new blade. Much relative nearly get themselves killed. So you saw a crit and thought they needed help? No, someone asked. With this. One of those? You're searching out the past few days. Looks like trouble to me. I've been locking them in the cellar. Yeah, they keep showing me where our house is. I don't get confused about that. Well, box full. It's still moving. Alright. Yeah, let's go take this new sword to the test. I'm sure she's fine. You're grown now, and I'm well used to having warnings ignored, but I'll say it regardless. We'll always be filled with Christian trouble. I don't want you to be one of them. Even if magic might still be out there. Take the better sword, at least. Yeah, come on, Grandma. I'm gonna go fight stuff, so give me some cool stuff. But yeah, now we have a different thing. Okay, this is our only one here. Oh, now we just have the sword and the shield. Or no, it's a different thing now from the original thing. Yeah, I have Strike, Spot Flaw, which causes cores to take more damage. Defensive Charge resists damage and block. And Shield Basher lets us turn that block into damage. By making us, or more movement, I mean. Yeah, let's go run off and kill some more monsters, how about? Again, the game says ambush, but I feel like it's hard to be ambushed by something that big. You'll probably see coming a mile away. And yeah, Taylor attacks the gear we got, of course, so. Yeah, and the game tells us about bonus tiles, so we hit this thing, get more actions. Let's see if we can sneak in back there. Like, how about this? There we go. Yeah, I think breaking off the other bits of the beast would do damage, but not really. I'll just calm it down somehow. And again, I don't know how breaking things off makes something more calm. I feel like it'd be the opposite. Alright, use your shield for defensive charge. Yeah, it does damage and block instead of damage and charge, so... If we bounce around a lot, we gain block, which will give us protect us against attacks. And let's get in here and try and get that bonus action. Nice. Get more motes. Skipper, quick, go grab them. Yeah, I think it said they stay around for 3 turns. Picked up some Tangle, aka that one character from the Sonic comics people seem to like. Oh, 3-hit combo. Or no, okay, it was just 1 hit, but... You're going to build block power defense, but you know, why not shield bash instead? Ooh, really good bouncing there. But yeah, PAX East was fun. Let me try to remember all the stuff I did there exactly. Like, first let's just do the shield bash scheme, just kind of telling us we should do. Yeah, I can just go around running a long time if you have a lot of block on, which is kind of funny. Yeah, patience plays off, and yeah, talking about spot flaw, which can crack things. I remember Cracked. That was a fun website back in the day. And we picked up some Placid stuff, which... I want to make a joke about it, but instead I'm going to joke about the Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. That was a cute game. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I had a bit of a scare because I think I lost my badge at one point. How much block do I have? Does it say? Okay, I have no block, it sounds like. Okay, sure, it's there, okay. Yeah, like I said, I think I lost my badge or something at home. I'm not sure where it was, but luckily they're really kind, actually. I told them about the thing, and they gave me the new Saturday badge, and even said she trusted me without me having to, like, pull up my proof of purchase or anything, so that was real nice. Anyway, what's new? Not much. What can we make with the Tangle and Placid Sparks? Nothing yet, I guess. Hey there, Tichi, yeah. I also did forget to mention I'm part of Fertify now. This is part of the 1.3 wave, so like the last of the main wave. So that's really cool. And thanks for the follow. And looks like someone spilled some ink on our map. You're not the one I expected to answer my message. You're... the stranger who tried to help, yes. Well, your grandmother met someone named Cinnabar, that they're a mail carrier of sorts. I had to bear Mrs. from Nose in desperate need of... Ooh, where are they? Eager, aren't you? There's a beast stalking a settlement the furthest edge of Bramble Hollow. So now the only question is, what do you plan to do about it? Okay, yeah, they're definitely evil. Yeah, I just remember like Cat Icarus when he was playing that game based off Coronation Street, where every time he meets somebody, like, yep, they're the one who stole the hot pot recipe, there it is. Listen, if you want to be an evil guy and you want to try and trick people, you gotta be a little bit more, you know, convincing about it. Like, instead of like having ominous music playing whenever someone shows up, have something more like this. A little something from Amori as soon as I can find up. And yeah, thanks, Titchy, yeah. Super glad to be part of the team. But yeah, instead of going like ominous music, try going for a chill piano tune like this one. Yeah, instead of going evil, mysterious guy, give off the nice vibe of, you know, an older big sister's always there for you. Even if some spoiler stuff has happened, which I don't want to talk about for Mori, even though it's been like 5 or 6 years now. Anyway, let's go do what this weird guy wants us to do. I'm sure everything will be fine, right? You know, sort of bad stuff happened. I'm trying to save people from these giant crystal beasts. Apply. Yep, Bridgebury Rescue. Gotta beat up some beasts with metallic scales. Alright. Not sure why it says this is new. I guess since it's fairly new, it's still I don't know why. But yeah, I got this game as part of his code. This happens, Splinters. It's still heading due south. These folks ought to evaluate right quick. Whoa, you there. Sir Skedaddle. Needle beaks like that one have a mighty fine hearing. Trying and structuring, you're about to be big trouble, and I do mean big. I'll help. Only one of the townsfolk, you mean? Hey, no, wait. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. I think I mentioned like this being one of the first studios that had a video game union in America. Okay. If you're really taking with that beast, at least take some pick-me-ups. Yeah, give me some potions. Okay, let's see. Instantly gain charge. You always gotta bring your nice consumables to a fight. At least until you meet one of those people who just have the whole buddy might need it later syndrome. And just never spend them at all. Even when they're fighting the final boss of the game. But, you know, I'm not sure if you want to get more of these, so we'll just use them now. Okay, let's break one of these. Reset that and do some damage. Nice. How about Pepinir Step? Let's see what you can do with this. Okay, health potion. Well, as long as I don't get hit, I won't need that, but probably will. Yeah, PAX C. Trying to remember. I think after I got that, I went to like the big expo hall and got start checking out some of the games there. I'm gonna look at some of them now, so I know I got like a few on the. I also got like a few of them already on my wish list, so let me go looking at some of the pictures I got for them now to remember some of the stuff. So just gonna whip out my phone real quick. And let's see. Camera on. And scroll, oop, not that way. Yeah, I did pick up a few pictures of like some board games and stuff I was curious about, like I saw Shen comment this game called Your Friend is Sad, which I find kind of cute. A game about cheering up a sad friend. Especially related to because I have a sad friend right now, which I want to actually shout out because they could use the friend. They could use the companionship. Oh, wrong one. Which one was it? Yeah, it's an artist / streamer by the name of Ube Rolls or Ube. He's been having a rough time lately. And not to get too much, but it may or may not be depression, which is something I deal with. Okay, I see it now. Does do some cute, nice art, and he's been away from streaming for a bit for some reasons. I'm not 100% sure about everything, but it sounds like he's had some trouble, so be sure to follow him and like his art and all that stuff. He could really use it right now. But yeah, it did look like a pretty silly little game, just like about cheering up her friends, like shows like some very generic character trying to cheer up Shen with stuff like tabletop games, destroying the ring, ride a favorite bicycle, cooking, and summoning Cthulhu. As we all know, the summoning of dark gods makes everything much better. I mean, granted, dark rituals are probably good at healing that sort of stuff, as opposed to just your basic, you know, common cold or anything. Alright. Bounce off him, get some more action. And what else? Let's see. Oh, I also saw there's a Trombone Champ card game, which I'm not sure if that was announced a while ago or something, but it just seems very funny to me because it's a rhythm game and it feels kind of weird to have a... Okay, we want to get a clear shot in the main core if we want to crack it. Have a card game based off of it. Yeah, create combos, eat hot dogs, and summon baboons in this colorful, quirky, or playable card game. Because yeah, a rhythm game is not something I'd expect to translate into a card game. Maybe like Terraria or something for a board game, but... Or even Stardew Valley, but... Not sure about that. I haven't really played many board games in a good while because I live in a bit of an isolated area up in New Hampshire, so I don't... Okay, we should be able to crack the core now. There we go. Yeah, showing off some of the cards and like some silly fun facts about some of the notes, them on each of the notes, like here's one. If you accidentally get a hot dog clogged in your trombone, don't use more hot dogs to get it out. before. The inside of a trombone is kind of disgusting. Don't look inside. Wait, ancient Viking trombones were found to have been fashioned from the skulls of rival Vikings. And every trombone has a secret compartment where you can store snacks. Yeah, this is a fun game. I should play it again. Remember playing... I got that Pizza Tower DLC sometime recently. Oh, nice. Very good. And let's shield bash. There we go. Nice. And right, the board game based with the This Is Fine dog called This Is Fine Maximum Cope. I think it was a video game, actually, right? Wow, you're a real champ. Well, blow me over the breeze. You may be tiny, but talk about making a big impact. I mean, if he can do it, I'm pretty sure you can have some actual guys fighting these things, but what do I know? Name's John Quill. Read me, look up if you ever find yourself in Hollow again. Unless it's finding yourself way out of the thicket afterwards has you fretting. Maybe. I'll let that, champ. Wait, just search for those folks, the least I can do. Oh yeah, and there was lunch for the day. It was like a eclair hot dog or something. Don't have a picture of it on stream, but like basically it's like a hot dog with like 2 long hot dogs and an eclair roll with... This is like a pepperoni one, so it has like some pepperonis and cheese on there and marinara sauce. It was alright. Like, to be honest, the hot dogs were warm, but the other stuff wasn't, so like the cheese is pretty... I actually think I may have a picture of it I can whip out right now. Let me see. Because I did download a bunch of pictures from my phone to show off. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Image. Yeah, it's from one of the little places in the convention hall where they do PAX. Like, again, it wasn't bad, but a little bit disappointing, I want to say, like... Let me just resize this. For some reason, it has to have it massive. Like I said, the cheese on there is basically just room temperature, and the marinara wasn't super heated. I mean, it definitely looked and sounded good, but definitely could have been better, I want to say. And usually I'm not a big food guy, but so I can definitely recognize... So me recognizing that this could definitely have been better. It probably isn't the best sign, but... Oh, well. Yeah, it was pretty tasty, but definitely could have been better for being like a hot dog with some pizza stuff on there. Anyway, thanks for writing me in, man. That's real hospitable. Yes, well, seemed only right for what you did for Skipper. Skipper did the hard work himself, saying that settlement. Mercy worthy as Whisker Smith twins. Just me and my grandchildren now. No need for fuss. Wait, do you mean... So, Communist Stream, how did I not realize? This forge, that scar, you're... Here we go. This is a Whisker Smith. Oh, it's a real honor, ma'am. Thing and do lend a paw, say the word. I don't like Skipper out there alone. We do have plenty of chores around the farm. Suppose room enough, you can stay, for the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure what his deal is, but... Welcome on in, Skipper. Welcome on in, Squonky. I was just talking a bit about the lunch I had. Some sort of hot dog in eclair bread. It wasn't super amazing. Like, it definitely could have been warmer with some of the stuff beside the hot dog. And now our friend's just ruining the couch with the squills. Thanks, bud. But can I craft anything new? Okay, sun coat for max health and a bonus charge tile. Taking more charge when I damage a tile. And it doesn't say what I need for that. I guess I need more tangle sparks. He's been selling messages, swooping about. Hope this feeling is done being at the world's beck and call. Apparently that was wishful thinking. Yeah, that's the thing about being a hero. You can never get a good vacation, because every time you try and relax, something new comes up. It's called being a video game protagonist, and people want to make more and more sequels. Then again, comics as well, and anything in general. This is important. I thought so too once. You save the world. You just focus on saving one settlement at a time. Your intentions are good, but it'll certainly prove heavier than you think. Oh, that was her. Not what I expected from the stories. Then again, stories tend to change with the telling, don't they? So, what do you think of her concerns? I suppose your actions speak louder than your words. Yeah, I know, just ominous shadow creature who may or may not been these ones telling us about where we have to go to save these people. I'm sure we're doing a good thing. Alright, next up is the right tracks, get some more tutorial going. John Quill, this village, asked for help, but... yeah, Tingledale is real deep in the hollow. Everything in those thickets gets pretty tricky. Not to mention it takes a whole slew of different skills and of beasts out there. Oh, hey now, no need to ring your ricochet. I was about to teach you to track. Alright. Yeah, do have a new thing which gives, let's see, more health and more charge instead of the extra action. I think we'll go with the action for now. And yeah, once you use enough, it doesn't give us like the bonus for using it for the first time. And now for some new stuff. Nothing like a jump beneath the majestic brambles bush bring your step. Found some sure signs of beasts though, so keep a sharp eye. You know, things like smashed trees, just massive piles of dirt upturned. Pretty hard not to see those things since they're so huge. Now, good scout always keeps useful materials at hand. Like for those sort of thorns, there's berries. Alright. Grab materials for crafting. Give them for folks as tasty as they are. We go out in here, we can make some real swell stuff. Yeah, carrots grab stuff in our piles, so if we get stuff, they'll be happy to craft goods for us. Yeah, if we get 3 berries, we can get some dynamite, which has some essences applying causing explosions. Going nearest the beast there, big ol' tusk crawler. There it is, sap and splinters, that thing burned, trying to be disaster. Gasp. Well, let's hang back when beasts like this wanted some reconnaissance first. There we go, we learned its element. Shard beast, so it's supposed to make quick work skills. So let's see if we can actually get to our playstyle. Okay, yeah, it just goes in ring because it's a tutorial. Yeah, explosive essence. Yeah, not many people use them, but you know, we're the only one actually fighting this thing in a world where there are probably more adults with swords, but you know. And as usual, it's up to the kids to do all the work. See also Earthbound. Let's go show the beast a thing or two. Sounds good, just gonna grab a berry as well. Yeah, thing about being able to go thing that you can actually attack like here, like you can let it pass, but next time you see it'll attack you, or you can just get a sneak attack on it. So we're gonna do that. I did play a bit of the demo beforehand, and so I'm a little bit further than this today. Go on, give it a strike and see what makes the essence so essential. But tish. But yeah, now there's like a small AoE with our smack. But yeah, let me look at some of the other games I had put on my phone to look at later on. X. Yeah, a lot of stuff there. Not a ton of stuff I got super interested in, but definitely a few things. Like Royalty Free For All. It's kind of like a Smash Brothers game with some royalty-free characters. Like I'm seeing Dorothy and Toto. Dorothy's more like a weird dog thing, though, from the looks of the picture I took. Sweeney Todd. Mother Goose. There's Lilith, who looks more like some sort of green fairy than, you know, the demon we're used to. And then there's Piglet. Yeah, I remember him. And he seems way more cheerful than he probably appears in that game Winnie's Hole. Still need to play that one, just because, you know, a lot of people are probably interested in that because, you know, royalty, the public domain Winnie game, which is E4 game, but also not really screwed up, because you know how those movies can be, just like, check it out, I made Winnie the Pooh, but now he's all fucked up and evil. Just some really messed up thing that shows off the depths of my conscience. You know, it's like that hamburger helper meme I was sort of trying to describe there. Alright. Oh, one more turn, nice. You can bounce through here. Okay. Also, Nessie, Oliver Twist. Those two characters I don't recognize. Sakura, who is just like she feels like a very generic name, so I'm not sure if it's anyone I know. And Colonel Bleep, who might be a character of their own, of the studio's own. Yeah, it does look cool. I think I did hear like a little trail showing off Dorothy, or Toto a bit. You know, I can always appreciate Toto. He's a Scottish Terrier, and those things are pretty cute. And nice, got a good crack in there. Okay, I guess it's just a permanent effect that's gonna stay there forever. Good to know. And finally, I think, I'm trying to remember that game, Athenian Chronicles or something. It's getting a new game called, like, Tales of Tuscany or something, and I saw they had, like, a virtual pet game in Finland called Gooby Garden. If you see, like, this weird little white guy who's just, like, a white sphere with, like, a little cat-looking face, that's where that game is from. That's where that guy's from. Maybe let's actually find them right now real quick. Let me do that as we're talking about some of our, some PAX East. Just opening up the Steam library real quick. This is a bit older, so not super old, but yeah, Tales of Tuscany, here it is. Yeah, I'm talking about, like, this weird little fella right here. He's kind of like the main character of the game, like, or one of the main characters. You're playing as a sheep, little Lamby Poo here. Yeah, I know there's, like, one other game of that which looked interesting. I think I saw it in, like, one of those Mother Directs, which is basically like a Nintendo Direct, but for Mother/Earthbound-based indie games. I go there every year because I'm hoping that they'll eventually announce Oddity, which is basically a fan game called Mother 4 before some stuff went on, you know. Nintendo getting grumpy about people making some Earthbound, some fan games, mainly like Pokemon Uranium. And I'm still waiting on it. Oh, for some reason I only now got the achievement for fighting beasts with Granny's sword. I guess the rest of that was just like tutorial stuff? I don't know. Still tapped rigs out there. Still, I sure feel fresh, don't you? Yeah, murdering giant beasts does get the blood pumping. You, know lots about beasts. Not that much. Just know a few pounders of time went out in the wild like I do. My whole life to watch them, too. Oh, it's like I barely remember the time before they showed up. It's all types of beasts, you know. In all sorts of forms and all kind of environments. I'm just wondering if the Nature's Guardian's rampaging sense of magic is missing. Maybe. Well, you never know. Maybe if you keep finding ways to bring back magic, calm them all back down. Or we can just kill them all, you know. So no matter what, as long as they're threatening creatures' lives, I'll keep fighting. Yep, kill them all. Oh, question? Where's Poppy? Brings this note stuffed in a bread box. Where her cousin yours went out foraging. Yeah, she's been out for like several days now, I feel like. Unless, like, assuming like every single battle's the whole day. Again. I feel better about Shorn's still prone to getting distracted. I still shudder the earthworm rodeo incident. Was that a beast or just a giant earthworm? Anyway, keep a little workout. We will. Alright, let's talk to our buddy here ruining the couch. You've heard of Granny? Heard of her. When a beast first struck, most critters turned down and hungered down, hoping to pass. Not her. She just out there every day fighting tooth and blade. You call those two legendary warriors for nothing. They have hundreds, no thousands of settlements. When you fought a writhing river beast that was this big. Thousands? In a place like this, I figured it'd be more hundreds, since it's like medieval fantasy. I'm sure that's an exaggeration. Apologies, didn't see you there, ma'am. But I watched you fighting that day, you know. That's my village you saved. Oh my, I didn't realize how callous of me. Nah, don't worry yourself, I was just one youngster in a cheering crowd. You wouldn't have recognized me. Now you're a scout, I see. Fine profession. Worked with a few back in the day to stock our forge magic. Sure am. Must keep watch with beasts nowadays. Not enough magic left to go searching for sparks. What am I saying so? Notes are farm shining something special. Maybe it's time the world's finally gonna start bouncing back from all this. One can only hope. Well, if you want to do it, you should probably go kill those beasts if they have all the magic in there. Yeah, just break them open like a big old geode and get all the magic in there. And new Shorn Steel Cell, let's look at that in a bit. Yeah, I gotta do some more tracking, so let's learn more. Any more lessons? Tracking, you mean? I'm honored to think my ramblings to help you out. I just hope they get to train up a team of scouts someday, but nowadays there's not much interest. I mean, there's a lot of beasts running around, I feel like that'd be an important job. Things they are scarce the only ones to set up outside their settlements. Again, they can bleed, we can kill them and all that. It don't seem to the more dangerous the world gets, the more important to know how to navigate that danger. So yeah, sure thing. I can probably find a few more tips around this little noggin. Ready when you are. Yeah, let's see, instead of strike, we have enrage, which is damage and adds taunt. When it's full, their rampage is increased by 1, which makes them less likely to attack, to give us more time, and when they're taunted, the rampage doesn't go down. There's this one, let's see, gain block, when the first bounce deals free damage, and this gives retaliate, and just some counter. Yeah, equal to attacking course, so I will try it, so it's, yeah, it's a bit more of like a counterattack build, as opposed to like getting lots of shields, attacking with it, and then breaking the cores. Alright, the brambles are real dense here, can hardly see past your snout. You're late upon the vines. You feel faint trembling, there's a beast about. I don't know where it's headed. Right there's a corruption pool. Careful, it's poison for critters like you and us. Poison for us to taste for beasts. No stalk towards the nearest one. Oh, Okay. Head deeper into undergrowth mean... Oh, right, we actually... I remember having an issue with this. You have to actually click these tiles to move. That roar just swelled down a pressure pool and got stronger. You head from pool to pool, string them all up, and then they go after settlement. It's gotta grab supplies and cut them off at the pass. Okay, I guess being near this lets us see all the things here. Cool. Let's make some dynamite. Oh, move twice. Okay. Let's start. Yeah, I did get like a few extra... Alright, one thing I did is I saw the demo for a freight train. If you don't know, it's... Yeah, let me show that off real quick, actually, as well. It's kind of like a... I want to compare it to like Resident Evil 4, the controls, where your dog guy run around on a train shooting these weird zombies and stuff. Over, in Antarctica, where all the nasty horror stuff comes in. Coming out in 2027. I think I also remember because Duper voices like one of the mission control guy. Let's see if I can get a picture of him. Okay, he's not in any of the screenshots. But yeah, some of you remember Duper, right? His wife's going through some cancer treatments right now, so good luck to Bloops. And yeah, I played the demo and managed to get through the survival mode in that demo. Could have used some more instructions on stuff because I was like confused about like how the reloading system worked. Turns out you're more like reloading the bullets in your gun as your magazine as opposed to just the gun itself. Alright, now time for it to fight. Try and get her in the back so you can hit that thing. Yeah, Steel Nerves has like very little movement, so we've got to get close to anything to actually hit it. Yeah, I did see that Bubsy 4D plush as well that I want to pick up, but apparently it's just a pre-order item, unfortunately. I definitely would have bought it, though, because that would have been funny to have around. I was going to joke that, please help, this thing won't stop making lame cat puns. Okay, let's see. You have to hit a core taunt in order to hit it there. Okay. To get the effect of taunt, I mean. Yes, it does make it angry, but again, it stops from moving, and also it makes it stronger so it can make better use of Retaliate. First, I think I like using the other one a bit better, but I am using this so we can get that Renown bonus. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Probably like experience of some sort, but definitely I'm going to try and get some, though. I just got a few cards from games I'm being check out, and I'm gonna wish this like Tower Tanks, which is like a... I reminds me of that... I forget exactly what the name of that game is. It's like a game where you don't like make boats or something and have to fight your friends and enemies or something. I'll have to double check later, but... We've got ourselves a Shimmer, so nice. Now we can just like dip some stuff in that and change into better stuff. Just like good old Terraria. I haven't played in a good while. Need to get to that again. I did see they had a Terraria board game, which is neat. I have to say the Wall of Flesh looks way more scary in 3D, like with that, how they have it looking there. Okay, now we'll retaliate for a big counter. Oh, it hits twice. Okay. That's good to know. That's what all the extra shield is for. Or wait, maybe it just attacked once and it said twice because it was like first measuring the counter and then the actual attack. And now we got this. Okay, yeah. It does retaliate first and then actually clarifies the damage. Rounds it up. Yeah, let's head home. It's got some like flyers around there. Now I can go get a new call for aid from Cinnabar, who again I'm sure is totally friendly, not up to something. Okay, nothing new. Hey, ominous bird shouter thing. Oh, okay, gotta talk to him, actually. So, you're the so-called mail carrier sending these messages. I didn't see you there. I'm impressed you managed to sneak up on me. Clearly shows some of your skills. I'm impressed you managed to keep away from you this long. You have skills of your own, and I'd rather learn them now. Skipper may welcome you, but it's still my farm. I want to know who you are. You know my name, you know how to refer to me, you know what I do. Can't that be enough? Forgive me if I don't trust so easily. I can literally hear your ominous theme song, buddy, so I don't buy anything about you. I sympathize, but neither do I. And now we've unlocked Bramble Hall, we basically got some extra things we can do here. I think I'm actually got everything I can forge right now. Shiver, Bloom, Tangle, Placid, Splinter. Not sure about this little thing that looks like a level up screen. Maybe if you get enough, you can unlock new gear. I think this is a new one here. I want to try and get this one. I'll try this one for real quick. As I tell you a bit more of the pack stuff I was looking at. Okay, we can step into corruption, just not actually use it. Let's go with acid and... Oh, we can only choose one. Okay, whoops. My bad. Okay, Shard Beast. Weak skills but sturdy cores. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize I only have like one of those and two little things on the bottom. Alright. Yeah, this one's looking a lot fancier now. We're now like the tutorial era. Yeah, I didn't play in these things, but I did get like flash them, just like check them out later. Like here, this one is Lurks Within Walls, which is a game with some art by Trevor Henderson. They've done a lot of like cool spooky art if you've gone on their thing. It's kind of like a horror dungeon crawl, I want to say. It's pretty cool stuff. And like this guy's also pretty irritable, it looks like, rampaging in 4 turns. So we'll want to beat it up pretty quickly. I think we can get one if we go off here. And also calm it down a bit as well. Thanks for his offense. Ow. Okay. Yeah, naturally the one I want is all the way up there now. There we go, we got this one right here. Also got a big thing of some stuff from where they're playing a Freight Train. Showing off all the games coming up like Mina the Hollowware, which obviously a lot of us know about, because it has a cool mouse that's being made by the Shovel Knight devs. And I do, in fact, remember seeing some Wygena art of Mina as well, because, you know, they draw good mice, and I'm not going to fault them for that. It is, you know, furry fandom and all that. What else? Let's see. Definitely got to go over there and do some damage as well. Ooh, nice bounce there. And we spot Flaw. I think we do have the range, just barely. There we go. That'll help with damage. Oh, there you are. Hello? Thought you were running away in mid-battle. And let's go for the cracked tile. Or, wait, let's grab the blossom first as well. Oh yeah, here it is. This is fine. Maximum Cope. This is that game I was talking about with the dog. Welcome to the inside of Push and Hound's brain. Relaxing theme park where deepest vulnerabilities manifested. 5 anxiety-themed worlds under wild and surreal Metroidvania. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I do know them from their other the creator from the other comic series, Funny Online Animals and Creatures. That's like the one going on right now, I think. I remember there's a good one recently featuring some character making the face of, some stuff from a horror manga artist. I forget the exact name. They made the Drifting Classroom, if you know that one. Let me see if I can find it. As soon as I get a good shot off here. That was not a good shot off. Oh, maybe? Nope, not quite. Yeah, they're definitely getting tougher now. And like, you're really gonna have to use it. Let's get into good position first and then use a shield bash. Nice, nice. Okay, now shield bash. They should break the core at least, from all this running around. Nice, that's 2. Oh right, I do remember. Apparently Harry Hart is going to be publishing Nintendo Switch and PS5 version of Anthology of the Killer. That was a fun game. Played that one like a Halloween or 2 ago. Made by the guy who made a Space Funeral, if you know that game. Real wild time if you haven't seen it. Some real classic weird RPG maker game. Okay, let's try bouncing here. I just want to regenerate the cores, but I'm not seeing it yet. Oh, okay, that was not a good one. Well, I think something with only like a head and a torso wouldn't be much danger to the village. But again, something tells me the people of this world are kind of, you know, wimpy. Alright, here we go. Here's a good shot. Could have been a bit better, but... There we go. Just one hit left. Don't worry, folks. I'll kill this head and torso. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking for it now. The little piece of art little comic I was talking about. Just like I remember the artist's name for... Not the comic itself, but... ... exclamation point. Art itself for Skipper's supposed to be silent protagonist or not. Like, he chats sometimes, but not always. And I got Howl Spark. Okay, I guess you need more of those. I guess if I get 2 more is when I can make something, is what's it saying. Let's go for some... Oh. Okay, new question renown. Okay, that's what it is, so let's see. Yeah, we should... Yeah, I think I remember when I beat the, in a demo I tried one of these missions and it caused the game to crash because it was the demo version. I think that's what happened. So I'm a little bit further than where I am now as last time. But we should probably go find Skipper. Want to make a Guilds Against Island joke, but I don't know enough about it. Still no sign of her cousin Skipper? You said the last one out foraging? I did find fallen basket on my most recent scalpel hollow. Handle broken clean off. She's often careless with her belongings. I do recall seeing the torn up cookbook pages. Like that. Still find an entire pie just sitting on a mushroom cap. Still piping hot. My granddaughter? Abandoned the dessert? Something's wrong. She ran to a spot of trouble. She may be behind a thicket nearby some of those clues. Hiding? I'll look. Yeah, I can't believe leave behind an entire pie. Clearly something's wrong. Hey, Crumbs? Puppy is here, but where? Okay, this is a shard one, so weak scale, sturdy cores. In that case, you should probably get something that'll be good for cores. Okay, you can make an upgraded version, so big scales, regrowth. Yeah, let's go for the big explosives. There it is. Oh, we have to find her first. Okay. Oh, there she is, just hanging out there. I know, game, I have to kill this first. I have to find her friend first. Skip! Skip over here! Poppy! Beast is blocking this like massive stash of blueberries. Now I'm totally being menaced. Don't look so scared for being menaced. Best berry picking adventure ever! Hobby. Okay, she just thinks this is all awesome. Unfortunately, the beast is now full strength, so now I gotta peek real quickly. Well, at least we got ourselves some explosives blowed up. Oh, this is the one we just fought. Okay. I think that's just off screen. I can't tell. Oh no, okay, I can't hit it. Seemed like it was bouncing off the edge here, but I guess not. Okay. Anyway, time to fight the thing we just killed a second ago. Where is that comic I was gonna show off? Okay, here it is. Yeah, Casey Green is creator of Question Hound. Yeah, making a screaming face from many a manga by Kazuo Umezu. I'll get to that in just a sec. As soon as we reposition and start fighting this thing. But yeah, now that I know where it is, let me go find it real quick. Just had to like double check on what the guy's name was. Pardon me, Uni. Just saw a little picture of him, of his little 6th birthday outfit. Very cute fella. Just wearing a little crown on his head. Very cute. Let's see. And right, let me put on desktop mode in just a sec. As soon as I find that comic, it's just like a month away. Almost there. Did I skip it? Okay, March 11th. So yeah, I think I did skip it. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it was further back, but... Okay, here's the comic I was talking about. Yeah, there's a friend wanting his friend to show him that face. Yeah, just some good faces material right there. Shame it's not on Blue Sky at all. And yeah, it's from manga by Kazuo Umezu from stuff like Drifting Classroom. Again, remember, these are kids here. Look at that. Look at those faces. Oh, well, okay. Let's get back to killing some monsters. I was just showing off some silly stuff that I saw mine from PAX. In other news, the podcast audio drama script is going well. Currently, just recently finished up episode 3, so I'm now working on episode 4. And I want to say I'm like a third of the way through that one right now, so making good progress so far. Trying to get at the very least one a month done. We had some good bounces right there. What else? Okay, just close enough to spot the flaw in that. There we go. Okay, what else in this little booklet I got from there? Hazard Pay, which looks like he gave me about, yeah, 1982, doing an alternate history authoritarian state where you have to, where there's a containment breach and you have to help clean it up. Like all these puzzle levels and stuff. Some stuff for the console I don't own. AKA the Xbox. Technically anything older than the Switch is probably too new for me. And can I... There we go. Not quite there, but that'll work. Oh yeah, Nuffle's Life Sentence. I was curious about that game. I've got the demo for it, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Or by demo, I guess they mean like chapter 1 or something, because I think it's like one of those games where, yeah, let's go for Big Shield Bash. Where it's like the first demo episode is free, but the others you have to actually play. Or pay for. RPG game, by the way. I mean, last year was Angel Engine, which kind of caught my attention. It was, I did hear it's based off a series with Gen AI, but the game itself doesn't have it. Does sound like an interesting concept, though. You'd have to like operate on these quote-unquote angels or something and perform surgery and comatose sex test subs and pray make it out alive. And finally, Sucker for Love Crush Landing. Remember that game from I think the Dread X collection too, where you had to date basically Hot Cthulhu? Yeah, it's basically the third installment, I want to say. What? Skip those epic! I love the little cheek puff there. Watch the brown smash to be smithereens? This changes everything! Seriously, Skip, you can take down Beast, the whole world's open for travel again. Goodbye, scattered settlements. Goodbye, hunking and terror. We can go anywhere. Seeing Misty the Myers, chain of crashing waves of the coast. Something to make it all the way to Trade Haven. Although, let's me let that nuts in front of Granny, K. Baggage, yeah. Oh, most preserve me. Paprika Whisker Smith, I've been at my wit's end with worry. I had some sense scared too. Granny, you should have seen Skip out there. Crash, kapow, I mean, talk about pizzazz. I'm glad to hear you know where to swear. Got quite an adventurous spirit, young lass. I will appreciation in this farmhouse. Don't worry, Graham. My little cousin's bounced around to find death. I'm not gonna let them face it alone. Which means, ooh, I've gotta get to the kitchen. Yeah, again, I feel like this is a world where it's just like only one person that can actually fight this stuff for some reason. I always find those tales kind of funny. It's like only this one very specific person can do this stuff. And all their arms, like, I don't know, like a handbag and a weird monster. Just think about some DS game monster tale where they had that sort of thing. Ew, sure is nice to rest my paws by a toasty hearth after a tough task. Made solid progress on the green shed today. You're in construction. I'm impressed. I'm no master smith like you. Ain't doing that fancy foraging or enchanting or any of that. I'm just glad to roll my sleeves and pitch in is all. Look at that shed good and ready before the next time beasts cut off the supply line's Bridgebury. Doubtless who will. The task goes so much faster with the second set of paws moving in perfect tandem. Been a long time since they worked like that. Our grandchildren help where they can, but... I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to hard memories for you. You didn't. I think my sister each time to hold a hammer. Alright, so we can get for you, Poppy. And in goes a fresh prosciutto. Oop, watch the splatter. Here is the backup saucepan. Nah, whatever, just gonna swap in the stew pot and... Hey, Skip, shot these knives for three knives? Where are you gonna use the third knife for? Are you gonna wield, like, what's his name from One Piece? My kitchen also accepts magical sword stats, all I've got. I mean, beast, parsnip, same difference, right? You all deserve us throw smashing. Poppy. Don't fret, my brilliant plan is practically ready. I should free head out, promise. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work just fine. Okay, here it is. We'll take Blade. We'll take a look at that before we head out. Yeah, I'm not sure what the 2 on there means. It feels like experience points, or maybe when you get enough of these fragments, you actually get a full notice what's going on. Tasty snack alert! You got crisp wheat puffs, sweet squeeze sandal, glazed mushroom strips. All bucks up and adventure ready. So much? This is just another chore, Skip. You're saving the world. I'm not gonna make you do it all alone. Just, you might be finding non-raw roots. Your epic team should have epic snacks. Lass is right. When you're going to get tough out there, you may find it get much further with a friend. Skip for needs, scouting procedure to boat back up Gladstone to Paul. You can also go for a sure berry better cookies in battle. Which one must you take? This is a very difficult decision. But Tish. Alright, let's check out this one with Skipper here. Not every day you see somebody go up against a beast, much less squish with whisker. You're a natural. Not question, champ. I thought switching up your strategy. You know, like how crops start drooping and only ever grow one kind? Change is real refreshing. Yeah, the vintage story thing about crops, nutrients. You know, like try your pot of good old bow and arrow. Yes! I see the bullseye with that one. That one ready, I know the perfect field. Okay, now I can lock companions. Shining powers, battle powers, and reset beast rampage once per battle. Not companions, introvert time. Let's see, you can fire 30 non-lethal arrows. But that doesn't mean it can't reduce their hits health to 0 something. When scouting can reveal space and map and everything around there. There's healing, it can gather materials from that space and surrounding. Okay. And we're forced to use our bow and arrow here, so we'll try this out and end the battle. I did see some meme with like the mental gymnastics meme, except it's hammer versus the bow. Yeah, we're just gonna go train on this thing. Alright then, here's that new bow I whittled just up for you. Make you a few pointers. Try to spell some key differences to have the sword of yours. Most curse aren't just buffs your granny. Using that sword swing energy really tuckers you out. Now, if Bo's near the paw, you gotta set yourself up for future success. First, you scrounge up ammo. Scrounge up ammo? I mean, I feel like I should just have it on me right now. Where's our quiver? Okay, move steps equal to our charge and gain 3 ammo. Look, we get 10 charge return and more charge per ammo. Yep, now we've got arrows, take aim and fire. And scale bounce can deal damage. And on core bounce can deal damage and stop, so. Oh. I do, but it didn't do any damage. Yeah, trying to head the stuff going back. Get range and breathe. Okay. Then my turn aiming, I get my charged ammo. Okay. Okay, now I've got a strength whole flurry of arrows. Reload and fire away. That'll do. Almost shot 3 in a cone. Okay, it's a chance to do it actually, as opposed to actually damage, so we gotta actually get ammo for these. Okay. If you can, you're gonna pause or send the field. I don't see the bonus tell here. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is, right? Oh, wait, moved. Okay, now it's in a different place. Alright. Fires arrow pierce anything. Oh, I thought that'd kill it, but alright. Let's aim for this area right here. Yeah, it is kind of annoying the fact that arrows don't actually cause damage with the basic arrow shot. Just like me causing my OC of like, why is this not hitting it? At least if I can get an extra turn out of this. Nice. Okay, good. Wait, how come that didn't cause the, give me an extra turn? Alright, let's just kill this thing. Yeah, I think arrows are definitely more technical, it feels like. Not sure if I'm just not using it right or anything. Also, a lot less movement with it compared to usual. Ah, splinters. Looks like the edge of your cloak got pierced. Shaw explaining was my fault. Didn't know Scout hastily patched it up. Works seamlessly with their bow. For myself, it sounded not cut out for capes. Feels like mine capes cut up by me. I might say they end up dismantled. No! Hey, I want it. Might be a tad big on you, but I'll hem it. Thanks. Yeah, I feel like you can't wear much backs if you have if you have spikes. Just think back to Case of Cud. Okay. Okay, so bonus tails randomly gets 5 and 1 damage. Okay. Now that's what's going on. Anyway, hi Poppy. So you're telling me an ominous silhouette strange been hanging around? You just let him slid off without asking like a billion questions? I mean, what if some brooding nefarious villain? No wait, too obvious. Ooh, neither secret rogue spy for the queen. Ooh, or they could be a tiny strange beast in disguise. Okay, maybe not that one. But seriously, Skip, if you'll tongue-tied let you know next time they show up, we'll ask them anything. You have to get tangled up in dangerous stuff we don't understand. Not without me, actually. Yeah, come on, ask that guy all the questions. I am very suspicious about them. And we've got Sly Stinger, let's see. Let me get some water as well, I'm drinking. Okay, 30% chance to deal damage or distract cores. Wide Cone, deals damage and taunts. And Corrosion, which does damage at the end of the beast's turn. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to like cause the... break it open, use some corrosion, and have it slowly melt away over time, I think. Alright, is there anything we can like get soon? So there's Shimmer and a drop one. Let's try get something for that one. I do like how it just says introvert time. I feel like we will get more options for characters later on. Or more opportunities. But yeah, we'll try using the bow and arrow a bit more. Oop. Oh, I guess he talks as well. Yep, if he wants to release cool mode. Wait, don't believe me? Oh my god, you love yourself your puns, don't you? Alright, so there's a pool there. I have a feeling if he gets, it's gonna... Okay, shards, weak steels, sturdy cores. Oop. Big crafting, so let's see. Let's go with this one then. There he is. Yeah, let's get him quickly before he gets a third pull. Alright, that's bonus ammo tiles. Confused for a sec, but okay. Alright, let's start this fight now. Okay, nice. Got some good damage on the skills there this time. And we'll save it for next turn. For a pummel or snipe bolt, one of those two. Oh yeah, and also the thing about this, we don't have any dodge. We don't really have dodge, so we've got to be careful about that. Or shield. Alright. Breaking that cord, hopefully get some weakness on there. And there we go, there's another one down. Comes down a bit, and some ammo for next turn. That's how it works, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this week is going to be interesting. I think on on Tuesday we're doing a little bit of a chili cookout at work, which is going to be nice. Just like an excuse to get some nice food at work. And the other folks there, and... Okay, let's go for a snipe. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to stay away from it right now, because we're pretty beaten up. Rampage in 3 turns, I think will be good. For some reason I thought it was like a defense post, but no, I guess it's just like the actual swing. Okay, snipe for ammo. And a bit of damage. I guess the arrow shots do have some bounce to them, so that's good at least. Like that. Can I use your battle ability yet? How come? What do I do? Yeah, I thought there's like a way to tell me how to use that, but I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna desperately get out of the way, because we're about to get hit. Okay, I think we'll be fine here, so let's do... There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to, like, someone's supposed to click to do it, because it's not saying anything, like... Or maybe I can only use it for scouting or battle. Maybe that's what's going on. That could be the case. Alright, let's carefully. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, also on Friday we may or may not actually have work because it's going to be a Good Friday. And apparently I think I saw on the work schedule that means we're not going to be having work that day, so that might be good. If that's the case, I'm probably getting some extra stream or two to play. Alright. I'll have to figure out what I want to play. Like, I could grab something I got from the Steam sale or something else. Okay, I'm getting in bad positions. Get out of there. And let's break their back open. And try and get into the inside a bit. At the very least, all the ammo mean will have full charge next turn. And yeah, Saturday's gonna be a big Easter thing with some of the family. Just gonna go like to aunt's cousin's house and do some Easter stuff with the kids. You know, grabbing Easter eggs, candy, and all that. Having some good food. Fun time all around. And yeah, I think I can go right here. Yeah, look, it also goes for these things as well. Alright, that's been a little more ammo than I expected. Whoops. That's fine now. And let's see if we can try and break it down this turn. At least bounce off the scale, at least get some damage here. Alright, good. And we should be out of range. Alright, good. And we should be in range to be able to kill him now. Oop. If we bounce off the right tile, I mean. Here we go. Okay, we figured it out, I think. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm supposed to actually not use their ability in the fields. I want to use them for battle. Alright. Yeah, I am looking up quickly at my potential stuff I could do for that game. For them, like, let's see. Winky might be a good one. It's basically like a game where you're playing all those old video games in the arcades and stuff. Pretty fun one. Recently got into 1.0 actually, so that might be fun. Alright, let me bring up OBS again. Obviously, we can work on mutagenics, of course, because we still need to get through Lab Act 3. And yeah, I did check. It does look like if we beat the lab, we will have to like do some side content to get any further. So that will probably be like I play all the home invasion bosses off stream on record them in a YouTube video sort of thing. But anyway, let's go save a noble. Seems big from a broken propeller out in Bramble Wood. She brought back and scrapped the Salway. More like this is manufactured, not mined. It's newfangled batteries and channels so many sparks can't make whisker a tail of them. This isn't from around here. I was falling off one of those noble caravans. Last year seemed to apply the villages in the hollow. I dated a room with fancy fellows flitting around recently, bolstering the defense of tech donations. Once around and last somebody's helping, in case that caravan is still around. Aim needs a bit of defending himself. Exclamation points. Yeah, let's go for the new one. We'll take Blade. Yeah, shocking stab, just 8 damage, but stops instantly. Until our first round, we gain block for every step. And Electric Surge means when we bounce, you can lose 10 block, but then deals 3 damage in a decent radius. Okay, could be cool. And right, let's switch to the bonus action tunic since bonus ammo doesn't help for this weapon. No sign of anyone yet. Okay, you are a forest beast with stronger scales and more barriers. Let's go with try acid essence this time. Oh right, game wants me to go find something else first. No, don't worry, they'll be fine. Yeah, it always does seem like annoying how it makes you have to find them first before you can go help them out. It's like, no, I'm sure it'll be fine. Once you kill this beast. All right, acid again. Oh, that one just tells me that it has more regrowth. Okay. Alright, here you are, noble bird. Take heart, assistants. We shall swiftly return to the cloud once we reconfigure the important bits. Mortifying. Our students depend on the hovering estates where our finest caravan is so easily felled. I mean, really, this is absurd. I shall have words to the manufacturer the moment I get home. Does say, if I get home. Exclamation points. Yeah, just since this guy complained about the thing, and only now we're allowed to fight this thing. Alright, now the game will actually let us fight him, let's kill it. Okay, yeah, these skills actually require 2 now, and suppose just 1 hit. Some acid, which does damage on tiles at the start of our turn. Nice. And fortifying charge built a bit of electric. I say, who is that? What an impressive showing! Yes, go forth, rogue peasant. Strike a resounding blow. I will do all the stuff you can't do, rich guy. Yeah, I just remember being with Knuckle Sandwich how at one point we have to defend this guy who's like a billionaire. Remember, like the episode I called it, "Must we protect the billionaire?" I'd rather kill him, steal his money, and use it to like buy some cool stuff for all the people around me, help them all out. But fine, we'll help out the rich guy. Grumble, grumble. Nah, I want to go over there for that bonus tile bet. Also, this thing is some pretty low rampage, which is also a bit worrying. There we go, got another action off. And try and get some charge. Nice. And reposition over here. Oh, okay, good. We have our block at least. And let's use electric surge now. Nice. Got some 3s off. I thought I hit that too carefully, but guess not. Yeah, and of course you're immune to acid, it looks like. Okay, now can I use you? Okay, guess I don't know how to use their ability then. Maybe I just do it when it hits with Rampage, I think. Okay, good. At least got one Rampage gone. Good. Shocking stabs for hitting the core, which I think we can do. Like, right about here. There we go. A commendation from the Queen herself. Yeah, okay. Congratulations, rogue warrior. You've had the honor of rescuing one of the most vital caravans of our fleet. And now I have the great joy of introducing myself, and most honorable Lord Dandelion. But Louis de Frutilia de Fifth, heir to the Marquis of Summercrest and hovering states of the cloud. But please, do call me Dandy. You do definitely seem like a dandy. Oh good, he does recognize the insult. Which keep fanfare to minimum while down here to focus on those who it is my duty to aid. Now let's finish redirecting this caravan. Let's adjourn to a safe location to continue our introduction. Aw man, now this guy's living, crashing with us. What a lovely little farm. And look, hand-painted windowsills. Imagine. It must be rustic compared to your own home, your lordship. Skipper shouldn't have dragged you out here, really. Yeah, don't bring the idiot noble home. No, it's positively charming. Please, you need to put yourself out on my account. Skipper's action inspired me. To think, a crew's capable of fighting the beast head-on. Besides, for every reason I toured the lands, my duty aid the populace. I should begin unpacking forthwith. More races would help, but who must preserve me? I'll make room from somewhere. Ah, great, we've got this guy living with us. Lord, huge freaking name. Yeah, I know, Mom. Grandma, most preserve me. Pika, why are you my force frying pan? For last time, the anvil is not a grill. Don't worry, Granny, I'm not gonna repeat the pancake party. I mean, anvil can be a grill if you're brave enough. You're making me skip tons of routes, so I thought, why don't focus on battle? Just picture me waging across the can with the help of the snazzy spatula, the glimmering griddle. Most epic kitchen tool of all, a fantastical flying frying pan. Yeah, Apollo Polestar, baby. This frying pan works well. It's old. My sister forged herself back before the beast came. Yeah, like I said, super old. Sparks are precious and travel is dangerous. Be reasonable, Paprika. I know, quiet and reasonable. Just like you and Skipper. I say as I go running out and stabbing monsters in the face. Alright, let's go check. Oh, I can't talk yet. Oh, thunderheads, I've just received a message that one of our carrots from my caravan never made back to the cloud. Fortunately, it's fully automated and no one is bored. But it contained the urn that I was transferring to my family. An urn? Indeed, and chance to augment the something or other. Place us powering my philanthropic mission. Philanthropic as long as people appreciate you, I bet. Next search for the hollow. Would you keep watching any clues to its location? Alright. Okay, some quests require clues. You can drink calls for aid. Okay. Then let's show off that new weapon, Dandy. Ah, Skipper, brief word if you would. Your skill against beasts is truly inspiring. I wish to consider the most genteel of all weapons. A great hammer! Granted, you plenty use in sport nowadays, give how fashionable croquet commentators become, and use the finest technical lads of sex clonation before back to primarily. I'm looking up YouTube stuff. Oh yeah, that is very cool. And happy 6th birthday, hell yeah. Oh, he's done. But I digress. Wish to borrow a hammer for yourself, I'd be happy to demonstrate techniques. Sure. Okay, hammer blows, and you can summon on the map without spinning a turn. Okay. Let's see, charge, gain inertia, splash damage. And yeah, this is the thing that was in the easy part of that mental gymnastics meme. Alright, hammer time. Now, the great hammer is deceptively elegant tool, known as much like navigated lofted port. Relies on strength, power, and pressing your advantage. Yeah, don't jump on him, gotta bring out momentum. Let's see, gain charge, more charge to inertia. When I bounce, do splash damage and stop. So let's go like right here for the action tile. Nice form. Power building's inertia. Turn like compound interest, augmenting your investments. Makes my strong abilities even stronger. Yeah, I gain abilities every time you use them, so next time you use it gains more charge per step. And let's see what else get. Stop on a second bounce. We stop, it does reverb, which deals damage to target tiles and adjacent tiles. Let's just do 2 damage and hammer spin. Let's try that. When I does actually show where each of the little damage bits will be. Oh yeah, and when I switch stance, they gain lose inertia. Okay. So yeah, the more steps more I use this, the more inertia I get. Okay, it's all about just using certain skills a lot of times. Okay, yeah, I did feel that feeling I bounced off that one before that happened. Only 2 enough for another hammer spin. Okay, good. I guess it gains some charge every turn. That's good to remember. And let's go for a full run as much as we can. Let's see. You see there? There it goes. Okay, yeah. Small projectiles apply essences. I guess since they don't have essences, it's not gonna show them have those things apply, I guess. Hey, how come it only hit one time when I ran by you? Okay, that's something I gotta remember with the hammers that can only hit the target once, it looks like. Alright. I'm learning. Yeah, first down says 2 damage in a large area, so let's try that. Oh, it has very little ranges, I just noticed. Okay, so let's get closer. There we go, now I can do some big hits. Build up some more damage. Inertia. Ah, just out of range, whoops. Okay, now I can use Big Slammer. There we go. Yeah, I guess Big Slammer's weakness is that it just has very little range on it. So it takes some real practice, like using it multiple times. I would say one thing that a noble like him would be using a giant hammer, but like you said, it's for sports, so. Well, then again, given how he looks, I doubt he could lift that damn thing. Yeah, I'm impressive. Thanks, bud. What'd you think? Quite magnificent, yes? Not the only wish bequeathed upon you. Oh yeah, armor. Oh, new armor? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I have much to know how the petty prefers to dress social nuance to public perception. Oh yeah. Remote control full force. Okay. Yeah, don't seem to play it, because no situation, however, to fires worth ruffling feathers. Uh-huh. I say as I consider eating rich to make my life better. Not right now, but, you know, later. So you're safe for now, Dandy. I'm not gonna have any roast chicken anytime soon. Okay, health and inertia. Cool. Yeah, what do you think about the 8 Noble? Most preserve me, this young Lord Dandelion. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but you're all putting yourselves in real danger out there. I don't think he really understands that. Frankly, much of anything. Yeah, he's been blind from reality, being rich. Good morrow, I've just taken a turn around the grounds of realistic straight, snapped a few pictures. I trust you don't mind. Seems like your topiary range is such varying naturalistic shapes. That's called how it's supposed to normally grows. I've turned up by one of your unconventional messenger pins. A pin? You recognize them? Certainly, though shockingly advanced, more than I've seen, is clearly a pin. That's not of course, for perfect, no, practical... Oh, nobody bothers to say full name. I myself relay pasting to my lapel pin for processing communication about information, and also for taking selfies. You have cell phone cameras in this world? Yeah, claiming to are making some of these pins a fellow noble. Yeah, always finished past cutting edge. In your opinion, the nobility is always quite evident from natural and to help others. Yeah, if you say so. Others, of course, meaning themselves. I know how the nobles are, buddy. You can't lie to me. Oh, yeah, now I gotta go find that thing, Prince. Let's see. What do I want to go for remotes? We're close to more Blossom, so I guess we could try going for that in the next one. Let's see. And yeah, we're gonna go for Hammer just so we can get the renown bonus for that one. Alright. Everyone's to breathe, there we go. And this is Sharp Beast, so weak skills, sturdy cores. Let's try Fire Essence this time. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I guess it went the pool's down there. Yeah, Cutting Edge reminds me I did watch some folks play, someone playing that again a little while ago. Just like on this Twitch video I've meaning to watch. It's fun to get to see people play that, check that game out. Go for a big run for momentum. Okay, yeah, those are the sparks that I was talking about. I feel like maybe something that does damage would be better with that, but I don't know. Nice, got some inertia, and remember, Reverb 5, so more damage for each inertia. Cool. There we go, that broke that one really easily. Ooh, ouch. Okay, yeah, that hit hard. And right, stop in a second bounce, gotta remember that. So let's go for the Reverb here. Got inertia. Oh, achievement! Inertia 5 on a single ability, nice. Yeah, I guess 5 is the maximum. Good to know. Okay, it's 2 for all abilities. I was wondering why I still had some left on here. But yeah, let's just hammer this down a bit. Okay, not quite enough, so let's go with... up here, I guess, sure. Gotta build back up our charge. Ah, not quite. Thought I could get it in there. Okay, but now we should be able to get this one out of the way to stop the rampage. Nice. There we go. Yeah, definitely like a hammer if it doesn't mean you don't get blocked. Critical mistake. You love your puns, buddy. I'm Madam Whiskersmith. This tea is delightful. Thank you, Lord Dandy. Though probably just see your refined taste. Nonsense. I find it endearingly rustic. Just like this fascinating manual kettle technology. I think you brewed the tea from the very clover blossom you grow right here. What a clever idea. Yes, that's farming. Ah, Skip, you returned. And oh, it appears you found a propeller? From this noble junk will look to my lost aircraft's location. My father would be ever so relieved he couldn't but reclaim the caravan's missing cargo for further use, or to very least to file an insurance claim. Yeah. Lord Dandelion? Just Dandy, I insist. Yeah, Lord Dandelion is my father's name, and also my grandfather and my great-grandfather, and... Dandy, what are you doing with my laundry hamper? Ah, as my father always says, we should never shy away from assisting those in need. Besides, I'm quite eager to experience this fine peasant art for myself. Noble doing laundry doesn't seem right. Don't you use gadget for that? But of course, and I shall happily acquire some household pins for you if you like. Oh my, that's not... Being a pins, my good lady, come closer, that we may make a selfie together with the basket. What, for dirty laundry? Why doesn't like the Queen sees it? Hardly, why the Queen is far too reclusive for that sort of thing. One can simply ring her up. That's relief. No, it's me really brave by the lawsuit court and perhaps the upper echelons of the parliament. I'm taking the hamper. Why don't you jump on his head? That'd be a better idea. Alright. So now I can find developer earnings. Oh. Someone who's originally sorted an L Whiskersmith? That has got some cool sword stuff, looks like. Yep, sure it's been from your workout at the forge. Good to be out there with a hammer and anvil again. Still, I'm just following my sister's designs. Never did have patience enough to work with sparks like I do, but give her any material I can name, and she can make marvels. Oh, I'm aware, ma'am. I've been lucky enough to see a few weapons on display. What? What do you mean? Some salesmen collect them after, you know. Looks like seeing something made by legendary Whiskersmiths. I didn't know. Oh, hey, maybe Skip would go ask for the weapons back. I need to prove themselves first, but no, it's not worth the bother. More important things to do. Come on, give me legendary weapons. I'm just gonna dot at you, Mom. Or Grandma. Alright, let's see. Bonus actions. Alright, okay. Oh. This is shards to weak scales but sturdy cores. I thought I had more berries, that's fine. Okay, now I fight it. Yeah, definitely cool getting to see this game on Steam again. Again, very glad it got another chance on after the studio went under. You still can get money. The folks buying the game still get money for you buying the game, so go do so. Oh, missed a bit. Now we should get a decent shot over here. Besides, this furry game, so you know. I'm sure a lot of people are into that sort of thing. Oh, I just got a little telegram ping. I don't think it's anything, but... maybe we'll take a check in just a second after I'm done with this. Fight! Oh, nice. Got the action talent as well. Yeah, I want to move, like, right here, I want to say, to get some more block. Even if I get hit, that just means I don't get as much. Okay, and let me check that message real quick, just in case it's important. Oh, okay, just Fox talking about the podcast a bit, you know. Just some business stuff. Alright. Can I go here? There we go, nice. Get a big charge up. There we go. I feel like electric charge would be good to use against creatures like stronger scales. So I probably want to save my charge for shocking scab and just getting some shields up. All right, you think I can go like this? Not quite. Still got a lot of shield though, so we're good. Now for this, I'm gonna go like this way, I think. Nope, uh-oh. We're fine, just bouncing off this thing's legs. Ooh, right in the center. And I also like to see easy free action. And stab it right here. There we go. Hey folks, I killed a big thing again. Mind giving me that cool sword? Yeah, I'll definitely give us a weapon now after killing another one of these things. What? What's this? Skipper, this is Nell's shearing sword. One of these old weapons brings all sorts of stories to mind. This one would like to pull a twin trade-off, one of our specialties. She uses the storm to shear off the beast's massive scales at once with a terrific slash. Then she'll blades to me mid-bound like scar the beast to prevent from regrowing. He might have been showing off. Still, it was a good technique, and it's good to see his sword again. Thank you. Yay, I got a cool score. Let's see. Pierces cores, having their health, and gaining health ourselves. Nice. Bounce deal damage and add scars. Keep them regrowing health. I'll take a close look in a bit. Alright, what do you want, Dandy? Skipper! Skipper! It's an emergency! What's up? Oh, whoa, I attempted to help with laundry her grandmother. All of a sudden, pink! How could this occur? Not that pink isn't normally fetching shade, but... oh, whatever should I do? Exclamation points. This is no laughing matter. My grandmother's done a great deed for me housing me here, and I was seeking to repay it. I have made a mess of it. A true noble would make amends. I should commission an entire new wardrobe of finest silk. Yes, silver embroidery. I don't think... I'm Skipper. Come on to the selfie show. We've triumphed over this obstacle. Ah, boy. And let's go grab your fancy lost whatever it is. John goes wide, so missing cargo is likely being the Browns near Whisper Grove Keep. I do hope the urn is intact for us to cover. I should like to possibly use an order to, but I'm gonna hand myself. That's not gonna actually have hatched. More cargo for you, see if it has been smashed into a million pieces. Okay, yeah, I do need him for this run. Oh, wait, that's bonus charge, not bonus action. Yeah, let's see. Basic strike, which is damage and charge. Pierces cores, which halves their health. Which does seem like pretty good for big guys, it seems like. Oh, it does require a lot of charge. Shear means when you bounce off a scale, we shatter damage scales in a chain. 1 damage for a total 6. And Rupture adds scars, so if you hit the core, it hurts your growth. And it keeps them regrowing scales. Okay, cool. Beast somewhere. I should be focusing my attention on recovering the tech. When it comes to Beast, would you be so good to, I'll stop it. I mean, don't worry, I know I'm the guy who actually do the fighting. Alright, that's a corruption pool there. Beast, yep. Also, my missing aircraft. Wow, the urn still spinny bits intact. Yeah, chips, paint chips, dear god. Shh. What? Shh. What is? Shh. Yeah, he's obviously not one to be quiet. Yeah, I do get which game will like tell you in certain missions, like if you have to grab something first and then fight this thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into selling items to grab any. Oh, we got this. We've seen this one before. Yeah, this is when we're having like something to break these skills or like permanently damage them would be good. Mr. Core Bounce and this is Scale Bounce. There we go, got some good damage on the skills at least. Now time to fight. Bounce here. Can I get a bounce? There we go. And now bounce over here. Yeah, a little bit in the middle here. Nice, nice. And Core Bounce adds Scar, nice. Yay, now it's scarred, so now it's has less growing back. You know, scarred, it's not going to regrow scales as well, which is nice. Because these are some strong scales it's got. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I can probably finish it off this turn. There we go. I mean, not surprised the legendary weapon is a good thing. Alright, let's see how broken your cargo is, buddy. It appears this urn can still function, but I fear the stacks are terribly damaged. Oh no, end of the world. I confess this may for hope, this well priest of the forge convey my gratitude for your hospitality. What? This sounds to be worth more than the whole farm. Oh yes, without a doubt. It can enchant with 2 sparks after all. Look how unsightly it's become. This is even still worth giving. Dudes, then don't make something worthless. Roll up your sleeve, Skipper. Get any start up that contraption, or upgrading that forge. Hooray. That should do it. Skipper forged 2 sparks creates new individual weapon parts. Combine them into unique weapons. Just like how you know you used to do it. Alright, we unlocked 2 spark crafting. Yeah, now we can. Oh, wow, we got a lot of new things to make now. Okay. Let's look at armor first. So we can get Briar Coke, which is more health and bonus charge tile. Alright, gotta click that thing. New hammer haft for clobber haft. Momentum, which is more charge. Right. This one, more bounce you damage medium radius, more inertia means more bounces. And let's go with... Oh, I think it's cancer, see what it does there. Demolition Quiver. 2 shots in a cone and does unstable to things. Cool. Oh, I didn't see the other one. Whoops. Think for that later. One sec, gotta get some water. Charge for inertia and damage. Second bounce, splash, and stop. And pole vault. Alright. See, now I can start using all these extra things there. Alright. Hi, totally not evil guy. What's up? I've been watching for some time now, Skipper. And still, I'm curious about your motivation. I want to help. So you said. What are you doing this for? I thought perhaps you were Daredevil like your cousin, but no. If your grandmother, your cousin, your farm, answer my personal call of distress with that first message. You were in trouble. You helped everyone, even strangers who have nothing to do with you. Yes, indiscriminately. I wonder, what is your limit? You must have one. Everyone does. So who is that you would refuse to save? Something to think on, is it not? Yeah, definitely evil. I mean, I'm not surprised. Hey, Sealed Derek, welcome on in. Just playing this game that just came out. It's technically the second version of the game because it was on Epic Games Store for a while, but now it's on Steam, actually. Yeah. And thanks for the follow, Sealed Derek. Welcome on in. Okay, let's do this one. I thought eventually Skip would make me hang out at the farm feel cozier, but I guess less cozier than this, after all. Going down roots isn't for everyone, lass. Nothing wrong with being a seed in the wind. Now, speaking of roots and seeds, Cinnabar just left Newport don't really like. Something about monstrous plants at the very border of the hollow, blocking away the misty mires. You're the mires? You're kidding! You feel the fog? You're lilies to climb? Supposed to see the floating markets? Oh yeah, Fortify friend, yeah. Nice, welcome on it. I think I'm heading over there to take in those words and blossoms, but I need you to skip here this one last. Almost new pass for Saw to walk. Don't really mean it? Hey, oh, thank you, thank you! Alright, guess we're taking our sister. Okay, I guess I could just, like, choose certain... Okay, I can actually, like, make things, so I have the basic one and little parts I can use, and the combinations give different things. Okay. I see now. We're gonna stick with the sword for now. Alright, what about the new stuff? Yeah, let's max health in action. So the cloak is strictly upgrade from the sun cloak. Actually, I might try this Briar Cloak for now with its charge bonus. Good for us if you have some big moves. Oh, there it is. Wow, I've never seen a flower so big. I'll make a whole ton of Piddle Puff pastry. In order to should bring the head back for Granny? Maybe. Yikes, never mind. Let's destroy it before it gives a serious case of allergies. Yeah, sounds like a plan. They grow thorns that shoot us for the beast attacks. Interesting. We'll go with that, I guess. There it is. Not gonna like any more corruption pools. Anyhow, let me get some water. I'm thirsty. Too much chatting. Okay, so those are the thorns I'm looking at. So there's a lot of different areas to go to be hit by, it looks like. Well, it does look like you can break them at least, so that's good. Oop. Well, that one missed apparently. Yeah, could have sworn it would hit us, but I'm fine with that. Alright, get some more charge, and let's see. Big half strike, nice. And yeah, I can get a bounce off here. Okay, good. I'm gonna break a core. Or wait. This guard's good too because it may or may not reduce how many thorns it gets back. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but hopefully that is. Any way to get down here. Okay, I guess I'll have to just do a bounce like this. Oh. Okay, no, got some acid at least, but... Okay, there we go. This'll do it. Now, let's see. Oh, Scar vanished already? I thought it would last longer. Wasn't exactly sure on, like, how much it would vanish per turn. It should get me the charge. There we go. Let's scar this core to try and get that damage. Nice. And shear off some of these skills, like right about here. There we go. Okay, 2 hits isn't great, but we're still doing alright. And I get a bounce like... There we go. Yes, it does get us health, so that's fine. Oh. Okay, I guess it's like now I guess it's like one more turn to actually have for the rampage to go off. Yeah, still not sure what I have to do, like make my companion do something. Like for her, it sounds like she throws healing items, but and no clue what makes them actually use their ability. Okay, good. That core should be open up. Yeah, I do realize this one is more good for keeping skills off enemies as opposed to actually killing them. So, you know, maybe something to think about in terms of like how good of a weapon this is. Like, I mean, for this one, it does feel like it's a good idea because this thing has a lot of the thorns, but it still does feel like it's a bit of a slow fight. Maybe it's just me. So I haven't watched too many people play this game before then, so even when it's back on a few years old, I want to say. Missing? All systems okay. Look, tangled roots. Is that a broken hull tape to record a message? Positively fascinating. Never seen such a corrupt something. It's incredible. Long instructors of mysterious current, a mysterious journey. Might still be close by. I imagine to skip any second a foreboding shadow could appear. Not that foreboding shadow. No, you wound me, and here I've worked so hard to build my almost mystique. It's good this path is clear now. The Misty Myers need help, but be warned, beasts aren't their only problems. Are you one of them? Wait, don't just... I'm like an obnoxious mystique. Guess you've got to go home. Yeah, one of those obviously evil types who refuses to answer your questions. Maybe we should take lessons from 24 and do some Jack Bar interrogation on that guy. Maybe then he tells stuff. Probably not. You know how those guys are. Refusing to tell us anything about what's going on until it's way too late. Yeah, let's try this one out now. Just got a first request for help from folks in Misty Myers. Word sure spread. I'll guide there as best I can. No hall's border where things get marshy under paw. Even way through the Myers once or twice. But we're kind of leaving the Thorns Pine now. Where it is, they're growing lots of bog beasts. Back up, champs, nothing you can't handle. Even the strongest beasts have a weakness. Yeah, I'm sure some new tools and those flame-filling markets are theirs. Yeah, I think I do want the extra action. I feel that bracing chill in the air. I'll put some extra in our chests. Let's take a look around. Okay, material, tall flowers, corrupting pool. There it is. Okay, fire dart 56. Stab some court and pack that 7 scar and stop. Alright. I've already got something that does scar though, so I think I want to do something else though. Let's do Scorch, try and keep the growth on. Alright. Actually, I can do this. Abanamuk. Couldn't spot that beast element on this fog. Feels a little frail. Weak scarring, yeah. We'll grab another one of these, sure, why not? Next consumable against what looks like a big bird. Okay, this is a shard beast, okay. Okay, another one of these things it looks like I think we've seen. Light breeze to the north should be getting able to target the core through new dart. Nice. Yeah, take more than a single dart to scar it up, but you can just gotta get some hits in first, and then we'll be able to give it some scars. Okay, don't see any of those tiles here. I did test out those darts, buddy. I mean, come on, man, don't force tutorialize me. Okay, now people let me kill this thing. Now that it's scarred. Yep, conditions last for 2 turns. Okay. Yeah, now it's explaining conditions, even though we had technically taunt for a while. Apparently we can speed, but also makes it real vulnerable for a while. Okay. Let's see what skills we have for... Right, let me see what these do game. A little bit of bug, I guess. Oh well. I'm sure some of the folks will be watching the streams release and all that. East break scales, that's for hitting the core itself. Let's just bounce off over in here. Okay, so if it says fading, that means it'll go away next turn. Oh, and I guess you can't reapply it with that. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I thought you could just like reapply it just by hitting it with this thing, but I guess not. Okay. Now let's go for the big hit here. Saw like a 5 and a -2 health there for some reason. Not sure what that was about. Yeah, I gotta go for the bonus tells, of course. Always good to get those bonuses. Break an arm. Oh, it's letting me choose if one at my turn because I want to throw a dart. I will. I kind of wonder how you scar a crystal thing, though. I mean, I guess you could just like give it cracks or something, but these do seem like crystal creatures, so who knows how you scar something like that. Definitely different compared to flesh and all that. Oh, new 50 music too, nice. Yep, scarred for life now. I mean, it's dead, so I don't think it is scarred for life. More like scarred for the afterlife. Yeah, I just remember what else have I been playing recently. Just, you know, finding more stuff to talk about. Other than just like reporting what I'm talking about in the game. Right, having me to try out like some more Hermit and Pig sometime. I'll probably have time this week since, again, I'm having a day off from work, it sounds like. New craftable stuff, let's see. Oh, I've also been trying out Peglin. I recently got a big update that actually had like the actual final act of the game. Well, I guess technically it's less of a final act and more like a post-game super boss, given how it works. Big Basher for defense and block. And new sword for concentrated strike. And devastating slash. Okay. I'll have to take an extra use in these. Alright. And the skewer sword for strike and skewer. Okay. What do you want now, Cinnabar? Something on your mind? You? That's my help critters don't know, but you do too. You deliver messages. Help me help them. So it would seem. And what's your motivation? Interesting it's taking you so long to ask when everyone else has been demanding my answer. Is it merely working up the courage? You say so little. Or is that you know my answer won't change anything? After all, you're on this path now. You let settlements fall without intervention. Will you stop? Well then, it seems you not waste time on why. Not yet. Well, I know why you're doing it. It's because there's obviously going to be something evil happening about. Okay, gotta do some Misty Myers side quests for right now. Find some lost snails, apparently. But yeah, I did try out the, also been playing Brotato as well, but yeah, the new final act of Pelican is a real hard one. Like, I think I lost the first time, even though I was playing without any of the Crucible bonuses. Let's see, what do I want for these? Splinter and Blasted, I guess. So let's go for the Thorn Creeper. But yeah, I can like choose different parts. Okay. And each time I use a new one, it gets me 100% using each of these. So let's see, Strike and Skewer. Let's try this one for now, sure. Nope. Sorry, Snail seems to be searching for someone. What has he got to be sorry about? It's just an unusually large snail. Okay, strong versus taunt. I do have to wonder how useful some of these are, because, you know, you can't switch afterward. Oh, yeah. Anything you got to say? And maybe just Sprout, you'll never forget the day Legendary Warriors came to your settlement. Watching different Whisker Smiths take on the world. Oh, now there's a lot more consumables all of a sudden. Wow. Let's see. Add stun. Rain, Scar, Taunt, Gain Restraint. Wish it does tell me what these do, because it does have like the the blue one there, like I can do something with it, but it doesn't tell me. It does regrow a lot of skills though, so let's go for Fire Essence Plus. And yeah, Scar as well, that'll help out. Okay, weak versus Scar, good. I guess now we have to see it multiple times to actually fight it. Okay. Forget all its information. Probably just relate to this location, maybe that's why it does that. Alright, first off, let's see if we can try and get closer to its core to get some extra actions. Don't think so, but at least get some scorching in to help stop some stuff from growing. Alright, I can I throw third? There we go. Just barely made it. Kinda gotta wonder how some of these beasts would look in 3D. As opposed to just like this top-down view. Yeah, let's build up some defense as well, just in case some stray thorns go flying at us. And no real way to hit one of the cores yet. Versus some scarring. Yeah, just out of range, it looks like. Yeah, and I see Piglin finally getting that big finale that's been around, that's had for a while or so. Well, that should have been gotten a while ago. Yeah, definitely a tough one. Gonna take some real practice to figure out how to beat that one. Yeah, especially since it's like one of those things where they actually do damage to your maximum health to avoid too many spoilers to that one. Nope, I thought I bounced more off that area, but okay, that's fine. Yeah, really gotta get a good hit in the core here and do Skewer. That'll do a lot of damage to it. Not what I want to do, but okay, we can make this work here. Okay, we can go for skewer, but don't have a good position on it though. Better idea. Shield bash this to try and break the rampage. Ah, nope. Oh, maybe? There we go. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, a bit of a shame you can't just like reapply Scarred when it's fading to have it keep going, but maybe if that happened it would have gotten too powerful. Oops, Splinter, what's that? I'm not seeing anything about that. Okay. Let's shield bash for a bit of extra shield so we can make good use of shield bash. Although then again, I say that and I keep remembering maybe I should try and use some of the go for piercing. Alright. That one is a bit out of the way, so I don't think I can get that one. Yeah, that wasn't a great move. Okay. So let's just try and break this open so we can go for scarring. Nope. It does seem like every time this happens, it does reduce the grow on it, though. That is good. There we go. Okay, got a few hits there. And yeah, definitely want to go for skewer in the core. So that's going to be very important. Nope, I'm good. Although now I'm seeing we're going to have to focus on one of these things, it looks like. Nice, okay. I don't think that's gonna be enough to kill it though, but hopefully the companion will actually do something now. Alright, companion, you wanna do something? Okay, there we go. Let's put a bonus. Always one for puns. I mean, you say that, but I feel like shooting something is just gonna piss it off even more, but again, what do I know? I don't know how these beasts work. Alright, there's another thing down. Good. That does give us more sparks for making our cool stuff later on. Okay, good news that we have a good shot and a lot of charge on this thing, but... Oh, that is fine. We can still hit it from here. Oh, I'm gaining health because that thing also heals me when I hit the core. Okay. I remember now. Yeah, I think we should be able to go out the core, especially if we get a... Okay, not a good bounce here, but... Next turn, we should get one. Okay, gonna have to do full ball bounce bit like this. Probably not gonna be enough, but should hopefully get some... Okay, didn't actually get anything good, but... Just gonna open up a bit. Okay, that didn't open up at all. Oh, there. Good. Scorching is going to keep it open. I was going to see, how many times is it going to try and grow a thing up and fail? Feels like it should have stopped a while ago. There we go. Okay. And we finally figured out how companions work. So I guess maybe can use them in the field and in battle, I guess. At least as I'm assuming. Yep, critical mistake. Yeah, I did remember at Pax I wanted to get a Pubsy plush. Eep, somebody stole my kitchen. Shoo, shoo. Follow me home. Wait, is that a note in this shell? Earring's panic scribble. I can't make it out. Please, allow me. Radiance, transcendence, phosphor eloquence. What a glamorous, stunning settlement. See, I've heard of that one. Unfortunately, no map attached. Let's keep an eye out for more of those little pals. Alright, sounds good. Okay, new stuff for the bow, so let's... Actually, what do I need for armor? Blasted. Okay, I'll wait on that then. Actually, I do have 2 splinter. I can use spin 1. Nuisance blow for rerolling and causing distraction. Okay, this is the plastic one, so we're gonna use this one then. What's this rated scimitar? Damage and charge? More than usual, but... Okay, same, slightly less running. And devastating slash is 5 damage and a large arc. Let's try this one now, again, since it's a new thing. But yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna run. It's been a good bit. Alright. What you gotta say? Yeah. Keep looking. Looking like a slug through the undergrowth. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I don't got any quills get stuck in the bushes, so that's pretty... something I don't have to worry about. Okay, there's our weird slug friend. Or snail, sorry. It is a growth element. Strong versus taunt. Weak versus stun. Oh, okay, I have to fight. Again, I don't know how you get ambushed by something this big. Alright, so let's see. This is 5 damage, large arc, and then stop. Can't really tell what it is, though, but... how much damage we get from it, but okay. Let's do a few defensive charges, get some more defense as well. Oop, watch out. But yeah, doing this one without any of the special things. Oop. Are we okay in there? Oh, we get pushed out. Okay. I was worried for a second if what happened to just get stuck inside a beast's scales. Seemed like it wouldn't be a fun time. Ah, come on, I was hoping to get a hit off. At least one in the core, but... Alright, let's try going for this so we can at least reset the rampage a bit. Or again, I could just keep missing everything, because I'm having a rough time this fight. So far. That might not be far enough. Okay, should be able to get a devastating slash in a bit. And I just realized how little movement we have with that. Let's at least try and break through here, because we again, we do have one extra thing if it does try and rampage. Okay. Come on, let me get a hit off. Nope, okay. And I cannot charge up here, I think, because of this thing. I think. Ah, I thought I could break that. Oh well. Yeah, Shinno's arrows aren't lethal. I mean, they're arrows. They're supposed to kill things. I guess they're just very weak arrows or something. Like, they can hurt but not kill or something. Okay, let's try and go for one more defensive charge, and next time we can try and go for some real damage with the shield bash. Please get off me, thank you. Thanks kindly. Okay, nice. Finally got an extra action. Let's go for a what do you want to do? Shield bash? Yeah. We got a lot of defense. We can just run around a whole lot. Just try not to waste all running around the field there, please. Alright. I do gotta ask, are they still considered skills for, like, weird leaves on this monster? I don't know. Okay, Devastating Slash, how about... Alright, thinking a bit. Yeah, I gotta go hit the core for at least a bit. Get some good damage on there. Okay, right about here, I want to say. There. Okay, that's gonna be one rampage. Oh, right. I can hit right here. Another action. Nice. Now we can do a rampage reset. Or not. Okay, still got one more turn, so we're fine. Okay, good. Got our extra action. I'm gonna go for Devastating Slash here and then break that core. Good. Okay. Let's try and focus on breaking a few more of these down so we can get some more charge for big attacks. Like this one. Alright, good, good. Okay, we're doing this. We got it. And I think we can sneak up here to get off on that bonus thing. Or maybe not. Wait, Devastating Slash, this'll work. And in fact, I'll break the whole thing too. That works too. Let's see, is gonna attack. We do have shield. We can go break some stuff here. We're good. Yeah, I've also been playing more Potato, like I said. I've been needing to get back to that one. That was always a fun game. I know it got like a big Abyss update a while ago where it has like some new biomes, enemies, and some new, and that whole feature about Curse, which like makes stuff stronger, but also the enemies as well. Nice to get back into it. Definitely a nice little game to play on the side. Alright, let's see. Can we get up here? I think we can. Okay, a little too far, but we're just gonna have to Devastating Slash and have that do that instead. Okay, that works. Yeah, I think I'll do whatever this mission is with the snails next, and I'll call it a stream here, just so you know, I can have people who actually play the game and enjoy it themselves. Definitely a fun game, though. Super glad that they got another chance at publishing this on Steam. Because, yeah, Epic Games Store does have its issues, like... Right, I remember that story about them just laying off like 1,000 employees recently for... You know, just some old heads rolling. I think one of the guys that got fired has like some serious brain cancer or something. I'll have to look up that article real quick. That note I found real quick. Yeah, it was. Let me see. Oh, get out of my likes for a sec. Just so I can stop looking at that creature with the face from the Drifting Classroom animes. Whatever it was, you know, manga. Ooh, we're getting beaten up here. Let's make our way down here. Okay, good. Now I can do the concentrate strike. Yeah, Mike Pryke, longtime, yeah, I'm reading it. Longtime college friend of mine was among those laid off at Epic Games. He's been fighting terminal brain cancer. Now his wife and kid have no income or health insurance. Yeah, I did share on my Blue Sky if you want to go look at that. But yeah, like I say a lot, screw Epic Games and all that. Uh-oh. Okay, good, we're fine. Although is about to rampage, so he might be losing this battle in the end. Yeah, I think we did lose. Oh well. Don't worry guys, I badly crippled it. You'll be fine. Hey, come on, crippling a horrible beast like this should be considered pretty good, alright? Besides, I can still chase after it, right? Yep, it's all learning experience, you know. I mean, the people in the town are all dead, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Alright, what's this? Duelist jacket. Health, charge, starting block, and bonus action tile. Ooh, nice. Very nice one. Alright. Skipper, how many snails do you plan on bringing home? Just 2. They're short on the table, the amount of time will take to clean. Hold up a moment. Where are they all clambering across the map? Seem we got Chinese sites on one particular settlement. You gotta go scoot about. Yeah, it totally sounds like a good plan. But yeah, I'm definitely sure there's some good builds you can build, but let's go with the shearing sword for now. I might go with the hand. This is from now. Won't even tell her pronouns, that's cool. In her travel supplies. Oh, okay, I have to actually choose them to leave them at home. Yeah, definitely go with the school duelist jacket. Look at it, it's even got some cool patterns and everything. Nice stuff. More snails. Hi? Oh, it's charging off? Very slowly. Yeah, snails aren't known for being fast. Okay, there's our guy we've got to find. Didn't know it's one of those missions. Oh, pals with us and when it got all eaten up already. Radiance, watch out. Transcendence, be careful. Phosphorus, eloquence. Oh, I can't look. They're all snails? Yeah, that beast is gonna be up here. Oh, I just realized it absorbed everything, so we gotta go kill it now. Weak versus Scar, okay. Now I realized I could have used this crafting thing. Right, which one does Scar? So I can buy those, 3 more, and... let's go Fire Essence, that was pretty good against that fight. Alright. Probably gonna be a final run in here because I do want to just like do a few little things, but you know, like I said, I want to leave some of the stuff for you folks. Growth Snail Shepherd, so some kind of turtle, I want to say. Should be able to get in right in here and do some good damage. Nice. Now, right in here. And right, that has to be core bounces. Okay. We probably aren't going to be able to get that, but let's try and get inside for a bit. Oh, I can use both these in the same turn, I think, actually. Just notice that this one doesn't have a little X over it. You have the angle. Okay. There we go. We start guard the turtle somehow. Let's do shear, actually. Just break some more of these things. I'm not sure I got the... Oh, right. I think I have that from my duelist jacket. And then I can get like 10 at the start. Alright, let's try and get back here a bit. Good. Okay, now we can bounce off the action tile. Awesome. We're right inside here, so let's go run right into its head. Come on. You all saw, I should have gone right in there. Hole in one. Alright, at least got one of its legs broken, so it should be easier to get back in here. Well, I say legs, but you know, who knows what these things are supposed to be. I'm gonna do a bit of a ricochet here, but I think we can manage. There we go. Oh, and we bounce right out, of course, but... Yeah, back in there, Skipper. Or not, you can just stay out here after doing a bit of beating up inside. Alright. Like this. There we go, now we're inside. No, let's not rupture. I'm gonna go for skewer once to get a good angle on this. And we can still get a scarf at least, so that's good. Yep. Stab right through here and... Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Got three half damp hits on the core. Nice. Also just notice we actually have more max for our energy as well. That's cool. Alright, bounce like this. That'll get that, or should. Nice. Which broke off a chunk of its body, which again I feel like would be pretty deadly for something like this, but again, I'm not enough magic guy to know how these things work. Honestly, there's like an actual bit of a downside to breaking these, because now it's a little bit harder to just like keep bouncing on the inside, but it does mean less attacks and damage, so I'm not complaining too much. Oh, I thought it would do like... Okay, it's half rounded down, I guess. But now we should have a completely nice shot to the finish. There we go. Yep, all your snail buddies are alive. You saved them, each and every one. Oh, my babies, you're safe and sound. I've been worried sick over these little sweeties. Make a loose just about threw me in a panic. Things all worked out. I knew they would. You always do. Name is Mel Sedgewort. Got me my basic all tours, thanks. This year's Misty Mire is just the sweetest place to know way around. Sure, we don't get a whole lot of sunlight or someplace where the water's gone toxic. I follow the healthy eating trends from the cloud. Smooth day keeps twisting sickness at bay. Yeah, I'm more into vaccination, but you do you. Skipper, the snails weren't enough. I also think a sweet bunch of bears here. A whole operation away. What are y'all working on? Stopping the beasts. What? That's great. 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 But you don't mean, like, actually stop them, right? Because that'd be unnecessarily dangerous. Necessarily? But beasts are sure we can live with them. Folks learn to live with everything. First taking some kind of sandwich makes living seem less likely. I see, you're one of those guys who just rolls over when something tries to beat you down. And that just makes them beat you up harder. Mallow pal, I want to pull you aside. Mention Myers' water's going bad? Oh, it's just got a bit of an ashy taste sometimes is all. I filled my algae reduce it. Corruption pills do seem a bit sometimes, but those have been around since my daddy's day. First beast showed up smack in the middle of my first pull my mama, most beauteous word of the Myers. Stories my great-grandma Breezy threw fit. She's more mad about the proposal than the beast. And that's a tale for the ages. Or heard my half-cousin telling the feud of my step-nephew the other day. Yep, got a big family. Legends and warps through the oldest families in the Myers. Been living here for generations. Beauty families too, before true love conquered all. Despite a few dozen folks around each side, I still don't feel all that big, honest. I suppose size is relative. But going back to the water. Oh, as long as you lay those spots, it should be fine. Oxygen's probably all washed out to sea anyway. Well, you know you're home. I suppose. What do we get for you guys now? Yeah, but you heard the tale of the haunted riverboat? No. It was stuck in a houseboat out in the Myers, and I can hear creepy voices coming from it. Not that I would want to discourage one of these many part of our sweet swamp. Yep, I reckon that's a true haunting. Don't go there. Gasp. But I felt good to think, maybe. Ghost Island Bog's nice historical charm? Sure does warm the heart to think of any of my dear dead relatives hanging hopefully around. You'll never know when the long lost ground your dear Sam friend might help on up. Just keep the printer's best behavior. Which sounds like a good thing to me. I'm sure we can kill him with our bat. We've killed beasts, so this isn't too bad. Anyway, twisting sickness. What's that? Haven't heard anything. Oh, you know, they're just going off their food. By food, do you mean these cloud juice recipes? Still, I can't really blame them. No, they can't manage any food at all. And our stomachs all twisted up. That's not common. I should hope not. Yeah, hopefully. And I got gloom sparks, cool. Right, let's see. Nut husk armor for more health and action tile. And the new gray hammer, sounding hammer, let's see. More steps and deal damage for every step we've traveled. Like in between bounces or just total? Big piercing attacks, just 1 damage to medium radius. And some shatter and stun. Okay, cool. Terrific news, everyone. Our steamed puppy's been kidnapped. What? I literally talked to her like a minute ago. I found a dreadful ransom note referring to some swamp ghosts. One of us assumed they're the culprits. For observe, the note appears to be written in blood. Jam. It's jam. Looks like jam to me, lad. But I'm sure Pop appreciates the sentiment. Well, I don't appreciate that she wandered off. Keep an eye out for any clues where she went. Alright. Yeah, I knew she'd run off at once again. But yeah, I think I'll have to call that there because it is getting a bit late, but and you know, I want to show some stuff, leave some stuff for the folks who play a game. But yeah, folks, thanks for watching. Really nice to get to play this game. So let's see what we can rate out to. I've noticed like a few things going on around today. So let's see. Oop. And yeah, sadly that does mean you have to stop the music for a bit because this does it automatically when you tab out. Alright, okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, I just had like a it's blocking up the thing so I couldn't, you know, can see the Twitch. And yeah, as in like Twitch interactive throwing system, just so you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bluebird Breeze is playing Jackbox now as part of her little community day, so we can go right on to her. Currently doing some job, but yeah. Folks, I'll probably see you either Friday or Sunday. Probably going to try and finish some more eugenics stuff. Because I do want to try and finish up complete the lab soon. But yeah, take care and have a good day, folks. See you again soon.